we're going to take a major scale. That's a C major scale at my 8th fret. What I'm going to do, there's two tricks that I have for us here. The first trick to sounding jazzy is utilizing 1 fret slides from below the note that you're trying to get to. So yeah, I'm aiming just below a note every so often. Let's see, say I want this note here. That is my 9th fret on my D string. It's actually okay to be out of the scale as long as you're sliding a note into the scale. Let's hear what that sounds like in context. I have my loop pedal going. I'm playing a very standard jazz progression, a C major 7, an A minor 7, a D minor 7, and a G7. That is about as standard jazz as you can get. Here it is. Oh yeah, it's supper time. Pretty easy thing to do. I'm just using my major scale. I'm in my neck pickup to warm up the tone a little bit, but instead of thinking in terms of bends like a rock player, I'm thinking in terms of 1 fret slides underneath notes that I like. So that is easy jazz trick number 1. It does a lot. It really makes you sound jazzy very quickly. Now, trick number 2 is slightly more complicated. I'm still going to just stay in my C major scale, but I observed that anytime you have any sort of a staircase type shape in that scale, like those two notes are kind of diagonal from each other, those notes are diagonal, those are, and those are, you can utilize that to kind of make fake jazz arpeggios, and that combined with 1 fret slides really starts to make things sound very convincing. Let's hear that with my cheesy backing track. Very convincing. Now this is true of any scale. I'm using major scale for the time being, but I could do the same concept in A minor. Looking for diagonal notes, there's some, there's some, there's some, and thinking of in terms of 1 fret slides. So it's a very simple way to jazzify your playing, and this is great if you're a rock player primarily, but there's maybe a section of a song where you want to sound a little more elegant. Yeah, think in terms of 1 fret slides and look for diagonal notes, because yeah, it'll sound jazzy. Well, I hope that's interesting and fun for you. Thanks so much for watching.